we got to keep in mind when someone is bitter, unforgiving, right, and full of malice or malicious because of some type of hurt they have experienced. What that we do is, first of all, the Bible says, right, forgive as you have been forgiven, right? It makes it very hard for you to draw close to God because of unforgiveness, right? It blocks.
So you won't be forgiven, yeah.
Yes, it blocks your intimacy with God, and so that's one of the challenges, right? But not only, like you mentioned, it affects the health, it affects the hormones, especially for us women, right? When anything, we are hormonal creatures, so when anything affects our hormones, what does that do? It causes us to put on weight. It actually does. You can start to put on weight. For men, sometimes the stress may, affect, maybe if they put on weight, it will go to the abdominal area. Us women, we can put on weight because the cortisol level will rise, right? That's a stress hormone. And once that increases, it causes your body to put on weight. Okay, and that is not healthy. And we also know that extreme level of stress or of hurt can also cause trigger to the heart. It affects your heart as well. The blood flow to the heart can be affected, right? And believe me, I have known people or come across people who have experienced stroke, right, because of extreme level of stress. That could be due to relationships as the factor as well, part of the factors that led to that. So yes, unforgiveness and all this stuff really contribute to bad health. But overall, what does the Bible say? It tells us that God actually desires for us to prosper in our health as our soul prosper, right? So when your soul is healthy, your spiritual life is healthy, it is going to influence your physical life as well, your mental stability, your emotional stability, psychological stability, all that plays into factor, right? And so God desires for us to have wholeness of health, not just one area of our health or of our body or of our lives being healthy, but the whole aspect, wholeness, right? And then you think about it, another thing it does is when you get sick, when a person gets sick, and most times people don't realize it's unforgiveness that is leading to it. What do? They blame God. They think, why would God let this happen to me? Why would he let that happen to me? Not realizing that most times, a lot of these health challenges some people face is because of unforgiveness and other resentment factors of, that they carry around, right? But it's quick for us to blame God and not realizing God has already given us instructions on how to live healthy. Forgiving is one of them.